much. So I knew in my head that it was over for me. The first round happened. He punched me. I couldn't throw back. My instincts weren't there. My fast twitch muscles weren't there. And every single round, I literally wanted to die in that ring. Because in my head, I was thinking, if he punches me, maybe I won't wake up. It actually took a very tough beating to get me out of the sport.
By Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he beat the hell out of me. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger.
I wouldn't have loved to fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. Sorry. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
You know what? So you had enough of Pacquiao is what you're saying.
Oh, trust me.
Oscar de la Hoya fought many top names of his time, including Floyd Mayweather and Bernard Hopkins, but one fight still troubles him deeply. It was the night at MGM Grand, where he did not just feel like losing, but felt like he could not continue for years. People believed it was simply a case of an older fighter being beaten by a younger one. But recently, Oscar revealed the truth behind what happened against Manny Pacquiao, and it was far more serious than anyone expected.
This day, the conversation I had with Oscar when I first told him, hey, you should fight Pacquiao. Oscar laughed. He's too little. He's too little, that guy. There is a difference of almost 20 pounds. People want to see that fight. People are excited. He's the guy that's coming up. He's fast, Oscar, but eventually your size is going to break him down. Something was not right. I could see it in his eyes. He's not even throwing punches. What is he doing?
Pacquiao snakes his left hand through De La Hoya's guard.
I was like, fuck. He had no legs, he had no pop, he had no punch.
Pacquiao is making De La Hoya look old, slow, ineffectual. De La Hoya has 0 answers.
I was scared. And I said, you know what? The spark's not there. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
In 2008, many people thought the fight was not fair. Manny Pacquiao started his career at a very low weight and was moving up to face the much bigger Oscar de la Hoya, who had clear advantages in size, reach, and strength. On paper, Oscar looked like the easy winner. But once the fight began, it quickly became clear that things were not going as expected, and Oscar found himself in a very difficult situation.
Kind of like deflated the balloon. I felt like, wow, like here I am on top of the world, beating Pernell Whitaker, beating Julio Cesar Chavez, beating Hector Macho Camacho, beating Sugar Shane Mosley, beating all these fighters, okay? Having amazing fights in their prime and creating some amazing events. And then my last fight, I'm like a shell of myself. And Manny Pacquiao beats me, and he's the next champion. It felt I felt humiliated.
Did you know what was slowing down? Joe Louis told me once that he saw the opening.
Oh, yes.
Just didn't get there.
Exactly. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I just couldn't pull the trigger.
The problem began during training when Oscar made a major mistake by cutting too much weight, going from 160 down to 147. He pushed it too far, and by the time of the weigh-in, he looked extremely weak, coming in at 145, which was even lighter than Pacquiao. He was drained, dehydrated, and not in proper condition before the fight even started, and this physical weakness played a big role.
What was going through your mind at that time, Oscar?
Well, what happened in that fight, I mean, I was a zombie. I was drained. I think I had fought Bernard Hopkins at 160. And then I said, let me dare to be great again and fight this young kid who they're talking about at 147. I literally weighed in 144 for that fight. And I was a skeleton. It was too much. So I knew in my head that it was over for me. The first round happened. He punched me. I couldn't throw back. My instincts weren't there. My fast twitch muscles weren't there. And every single round, if you watch my documentary that came out on HBO called The Golden Boy, it explains to you what I was thinking, what I was feeling. I literally wanted to die in that ring. In the 8th round, everybody was going to stop it, okay? Or the 7th round. one of those rounds, everybody wanted to stop it, including the referee, the trainer. And I said, no, I want one more. Because in my head, I was thinking, if he punches me, maybe I won't wake up, you know?
Were there some other things going on that you wanted to die in the ring?
Of course. I wanted my whole life to die. The whole life that I was living at the time, you know, having to go through rehabs, having to go through, you know, all this fame and money and women and this and that. It was just overwhelming. And now I can't perform. Now I don't have the last thing that I love, that I worked so hard for. I don't have it anymore.
Right.
So just end it here in the middle of the ring. Just punch me so I can die.
Right. Wow. So, did you underestimate Manny? Did you understand what he was? I think he moved up from what, 106 to 112 and had blown through everybody. Sure. 22, 20, 30, 35, 40, 47.
Yeah.
So you didn't underestimate him. You knew what he got Pac-Man that name for. He got that name for a reason.
Oh yeah. I underestimated him, but it didn't matter. Even if I was a dead man walking. I couldn't
Why not take the fight at 54?
I don't think they would have done it. Because he was coming, like you said, he was coming up in weight. It was probably too much at the time. But even at 54, he probably still would have beat me. No shame in my game.
What's the biggest mistake, be it in the boxing ring or in business, that Oscar De La Hoya has made?
Probably inside the ring. I stood in there.
As the fight continued, Manny Pacquiao's speed became overwhelming. Oscar described him like something that never slows down, with punches coming from all directions, making it hard to react. By the 7th round, Oscar's I was badly swollen, and he was taking heavy shots near the ropes during this time. The most shocking part came out as Oscar was not only hoping for the referee to stop the fight, but was thinking about something even worse.
Like, how are you dealing with being Manny Pacquiao? You're a global star. You are a national hero.
At the time that I became #1 pound per pound in the world. Yeah.
How are you dealing with it as a personally? Like being that big, how are you dealing with that at that time?
I never, like, the fans, the world, all commerce, like everything like that. I mean, recognition everywhere like that, even in the Philippines, because most of the people in the Philippines don't believe that I'm gonna win the fight, because even in our Congress, some congressman filed a resolution to stop the fight because it might get hurt me. Like
really?
Yeah.
They were afraid for you.
They said that they said that stop the fight because they might get hurt. Me.
They had no idea.
Yeah. It's just
know.
like that. It's like that. So after the fight, like the people, like boom, like that, and then that time, like, you know, oh, this is. But I still, you know, thinking to God for everything, like. All that accomplishment is from God.
But man, your life wasn't the same, man. It wasn't the same. Like, you can't go anywhere. Whether you're in the Philippines.
This view is not just from Oscar. Even top fighters today, like Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson, admire Manny at his best. Crawford even said he wished he had the chance to fight Pacquiao, and described his style as very unusual and his punch output as very difficult to handle.
One fighter that
you wanted to fight, but you weren't able to.
Pacquiao, for sure. 1,000%.
That little Filipino kid.
For sure. And I try to fight Pacquiao.
George's bestie. George's best.
Yeah.
Full respect. But Skinny Hussein knocked him out for 20 seconds, mate. YouTube, Hussein versus Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, for sure. You know, that was a fight that I was chasing for years, since I was 140 pounds. You know, and to see him, you know, fight Broner, Tim Bradley, you know, Keith Thurman and all those.
Chris Algieri.
Fight, yeah. Man, I was
not disrespect to Chris.
I was like, man, like, what is going on? Like, these guys is not, you know, like, I'm here and he's fighting these guys. I just couldn't understand it, you know. So if there was a guy that, you know, it would be him. And Danny Garcia. That's my boy.
You fought him as amateur, yeah? Swift.
We split.
Left hook.
We split 1-1. I think me and Danny would have made for a great fight. you know, being that we knew each other.
Even at 47, Manny continues to show his strength. In July 2025, he fought WBC champion Mario Barrios and ended in a majority draw, proving he can still compete at a high level. When asked to compare a prime Floyd and a prime Crawford, Manny quickly chose Crawford as the best, showing mutual respect between great fighters.
How about this one? Floyd Mayweather against Terrence Crawford. Uh-oh.
Floyd Mayweather against Terrence Crawford, I think Terrence Crawford.
Why? Why?
In both prime.
Both the prime. You think Crawford is? Why do you like Crawford?
He has advantage. He is a southpaw.
So, right. By the way, switch hitter.
I agree. I think
Bubby likes Manny keeps it simple.
I think Bubby gets that one for sure.
That's a really good point.
I saw Crawford as a southpaw. He mastered it. Like he know how to handle his advantage. He need to maximize his advantage against other.
And then how about Floyd against whoever that's supposed to be?
This long-lasting performance is why there is so much excitement about the rematch between Manny and Floyd, Mayweather scheduled for September 19th. 2026 at the Sphere.
I'd love to fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. Sorry. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
You know what? So you had enough of Pacquiao, is what you're saying.
Oh, trust me. Right when I walked into the ring, I had enough of Pacquiao.
You thought that when you got in the ring?
Oh, well, Rich, this documentary, my gosh, it's sad too at the end because it shows the whole Pacquiao situation. I was getting beat up in training camp when preparing for Pacquiao. So I knew that was the end already for me because Pacquiao was just coming up.
Yeah.
Pacquiao was like the star in the make.
We see Pacquiao running the mountains every day with 50 people around him. He wants to be the first one. So he's killing himself. He's working his leg. He is a warrior. But at 48, his body can't take that much.
Age is just a number.
And I'll bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape. He's not training behind curtains. That doing workouts. That is not. That's just to be in shape. And I'll bet you.
Okay, we're here in wild card. We're going to be shit. Wild card.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you. Hey, congratulations for your team. So soon I'm going to start training for Mayweather fight. Yes.
Although the fight was announced as a professional match on Netflix, Floyd has recently shown hesitation, with rumors suggesting he wants to change it into an exhibition to protect his undefeated record. Oscar De La Hoya openly criticized him, saying that while his record looks perfect, he may be avoiding a real fight because Manny is still a threat.
Yo, what's up, guys? I wasn't going to do a clapback, but all the news on Mayweather-Pacquiao potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this. Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Shit, your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your pussy ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't right. Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that shit that I had within my spirit. But now these last 5 years, I've put in the work, man. Woo! I did a lot of work and I feel happy. I feel at peace. And you know what? A man at peace is a dangerous fucking man. I can fucking take on King Kong if I want and beat his ass. Shit, I'll even fight Jake Paul. Let's go.
The situation is becoming more serious as Manny's team stated they already have signed agreements and have received payments for a professional fight, they have warned that legal action could be taken if Floyd tries to avoid the agreed terms.
I think he's scared of losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for to go around and have an exhibition match?
I don't know much about the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what what they're really looking for. It's a dangerous fight because a guy like that beats you. It's, you just made somebody. But I don't know. I think that Team Pacquiao is smart enough to choose the right kind of fights, and at this point in his career at least. And they know. I mean, when people are going to tune in to watch Pacquiao fight, I will.
I'm curious now. You felt Danny's punch, and when I've talked to people, they always say that Manny's punch is a really stinging punch. Yeah. A punch that stays with you.
Yeah.
How do you compare the two?
It's a different punch. I think Manny. I fought a lot of great punchers in my day, and everybody punches differently. And people always ask me, "Oh, does this guy hit hard?" Like, yeah, everybody hits hard.
Yeah.
Amir Khan hits hard. Is he the hardest puncher? No, but he hits hard. Everyone hits hard at this level. So it's just a different kind of punch. Manny's power is very surprising. He cuts good angles. You think you're safe, and you're not. I've overheard Tim Bradley talk about that too. Like, he just cuts such good angles and is able to generate power from those positions. So it's definitely different. Danny's power is more like spring loaded. Kind of like almost like a Roy Jones-ish.
Okay.
Not so wide, but that like really just short whack. And kind
a lot of torque.
Yeah.
I remember I asked Shane that same question, and Shane told me there was that one point where he's like, where the hell are all these punches coming from?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
You guy moves and you lose him and you feel the vision, but like you think he's off balance, but he's not. And he still is able to crack you.
Yeah.
It now appears Floyd may be realizing what Oscar experienced in 2008, that Manny Pacquiao is not someone to take lightly. If the fight remains professional, Floyd could risk losing his unbeaten record against a fighter who still performs at a high level.
Were you hurt in that fight?
Never. Just emotionally.
Explain that to me.
Yeah, I was
You're
never
getting knocked around, or you're knocking someone around. Is there no pain?
I've never felt pain inside the ring. I've been in some very, very tough, grueling, difficult fights. The only pain I've felt was after the fight. I remember I would actually have steaks ready, frozen steaks ready in my room to press them against my face and against my body. It might have been the old Rocky movies that I used to see, but I never felt pain in the ring. It was only emotional pain that I felt when I fought Manny Pacquiao.
The 2008 fight was more than just a defeat. It was a moment that showed how powerful Manny really was. And as the 2026 fight approaches, the big question is whether Floyd is ready to face that same challenge again. The world is waiting to see if Manny can deliver another big surprise. If you enjoyed this content, stay connected for more and share your thoughts as we look forward to what happens next.